Hello everyone, we are Group 8. Today we are going to talk about data governance strategy for Arisia. Our group members are Teresa, Erica, Diana, and Yuan. Here is our content, which includes 3 sections. First of all, let's welcome Yuan to introduce Arisia for us.
Firstly, let me introduce the overview of Arisia. According to Arisia's LinkedIn page, Arisia is an innovative design house and fashion boutique. Their mission statement is, "We conceive, create, and retail fashion brands with a depth of design and quality that no one can match at our competitive price point." Arisia is a medium public company in retail industry. It provides both retail stores and an e-commerce website for customers to shop for clothing in different brands. It also provides digital magazines about fashion clothes and beauty trends.
Thanks, Yuan. Arisia reports financial results for first quarter ended this May. As a result of COVID-19, the company closed 96 boutiques and aggressively operated e-commerce, resulting in more than 150% growth at the end of the quarter. And CEO Brian Hill said the crisis has accelerated the shift towards e-commerce across the retail landscape. Meanwhile, in fiscal 2018, Arisia implemented a new point-of-sale system to further enhance company's omni-channel operations and client relationship capabilities. These systems may cause delays or disruptions and may be used improperly, either of which might negatively impact the business. The company's existing payment system completely depends on a third party. If the third party does not provide Arisia with a service, then Arisia will be affected, and they have to comply with regulations and standards, such as the payment card industry data security standard. So if there is a problem with data security, Arisia will not be able to allow their customers to continue to pay with cards and will lose a lot of money. In order to help Arisia accomplish their goals better and faster, we identify the data quality and data security are two relatively main issues, and we will discuss and address them in the next session.
Now I'm going to talk about second one, data security. The first problem is related to customers' sensitive information. Sensitive information can be customer personal information, payment card information, transaction records, and so on. So Arisia should establish policies about how customer data is stored, processed, and transmitted. Secondly, it can use data masking to protect sensitive information. There are 5 data masking techniques, which are encryption, character scrabbling, moving out or deletion, substitution, and shuffling. By following this process, Arisia can protect customers' information more securely, avoid information leakage, save costs, since data masking techniques are less complicated than the encryption, and only share data with authorized people. The second problem is related to authentication. Even though the company encourages customers to set strong passwords for their accounts, some customer accounts are stolen. So Arisia can use two-factor authentication. More specifically, the user should enter the correct password and one temporary code, which is sent to the registered phone number. Following the process, Arisia can reduce fraud, build secure online relationships, create a safe brand experience, increase the opportunity for continuous interaction with their customers, and improve their customer satisfaction. The third problem is related to cyber security. As a result of COVID-19, a significant number of employees started to work from home. However, remote working by employees increased the use of public Wi-Fi. This would make business more vulnerable to cyber security attacks. There are some methods that can be used to solve this problem. Firstly, Arisia should establish cyber security policies for remote working. Secondly, Arisia can ask employees to use a VPN. Internet traffic can be encrypted if employees use VPN before logging into the public Wi-Fi networks. Thirdly, Arisia can define risk tolerance that may impact the confidential data. The following benefits can be achieved. Arizia can protect data from hackers, decrease cybersecurity attacks, increase productivity within Arizia, since VPN allows to access information remotely. The fourth problem is payment-related risk. For existing and future payment methods, Arizia always rely on third-party providers. Arizia's business may be negatively affected once those providers become unwilling or unable to provide these services to it. So compliance with payment card brand operating rules, improving the data security system, and improving fraud detection by asking questions at checkout to verify a shopper's identity are the process we suggest for Arizia. By following those processes, it can make the payment system more secure. Now let me talk about data quality. There is one problem need to be addressed here. Most data are unstructured. According to Arizia annual information form, it mentions the company's inability to optimize merchandise and anticipate and respond to constantly changing customer demands. In this case, it means that the company does not effectively analyze the sales data. So Arizia should improve their data quality in order to make good predictions. Meanwhile, Arizia should establish data standards or rules to maintain the high quality of the data, using data profiling tools to collect summary statistics from the data, using data cleansing tools to maintain high quality data, use data integration tools to combine data from different sources. The following benefits can be achieved. Arizia can accurately predict the latest trends based on sales data and accurately make inventory adjustments based on sales data.
In order to effectively handle data security and instill data quality across Arizia's organization, we need to consider how the policies and procedures fit into Arizia's current structure before building the data governance strategy. Arizia is strategically positioned in a segment of global fashion landscape between fast fashion and luxury within the North American market, and their target market of apparel and accessories for women is subject to rapidly shifting fashion and seasonal trends, climate tastes, and demands. It means that Arizia will always need to actively monitor their critical data such as customers and sales data and respond to emerging trends in a timely manner. Currently, Arizia operates 68 boutiques in Canada and 29 boutiques in the United States. They have 3,480 employees in total. Their head office is located in BC, Vancouver. Due to the global organizational structure and the large number of employees, we could assume that Arizia receives large amount of orders and manage the mix of products in their boutiques while maintaining a constantly high client service level and grow its operations. We also noticed that due to the fact that Arizia have centralized many business functions such as senior management and primary data centers at their head office in BC, when their support office location needs to shut down because of any natural disasters and or diseases outbreaks including COVID-19, their management and operations staff will need to find an alternative location, causing significant disruption and expenses to their business and operations. Thus, we believe that the traditional centralized data governance model would not work for Arizia, and the slow speed of making decisions and the ambiguity in roles and responsibilities could be hard for Arizia to access the real-time data and meet the needs of a growing boutique network. Instead, we recommend Arizia to follow an agile data governance strategy that uses automatic and connected digital tools to maintain high-quality data assets within bottom-up and collaborative teams. By using this strategy, we hope to help Arizia make its critical data available, trusted, timely, and effective throughout the organization. The foundation for data governance success is to establish a data governance framework which can help Arizia create a set of data rules, organizational rule delegations, and processes to bring everyone in the organization on the same page. So who will be involved in Eurasia's data governance? First, Eurasia will need an executive steering committee in which members will be able to drive culture changes and provide fundings for the data governance program. Second, Eurasia will need to appoint data owners who will be able to make decisions and enforce these decisions throughout the organization. For example, data owners can define data strategies and govern the business process that produce data at an entity level, such as consumer records, product records, and employee records. Next, Eurasia will need data stewards who will be experts on the use of their domain data and make recommendations on data decisions. For maintaining the data security, data owners and business data stewards in the data governance team can help Eurasia to create policies and procedures to ensure their capability are built up for the organizational data in a meaningful way. For example, they would consider and make decisions on what are the sensitive levels of information and who may have access to sensitive information. Data owners and business data stewards can also help Eurasia to ensure that data quality standards and rules are defined and integrated into their day-to-day operations. For example, they can optimize staff effectiveness by providing data assets that meet the desired data quality thresholds. Now, Erica will talk about technology that we recommend Eurasia could use to apply the data governance strategy.
Thank you, Dana. I'm going to introduce two technologies that we will use. First is Intruder. Intruder is the most popular cloud-based network vulnerability scanners that helps companies to find cyber security weaknesses in their most exposed systems to avoid costly data breaches. It helps to save time to a great extent. Firstly, enterprise-grade security. Intruder use the same underlying scanning engine as big banks and governments worldwide, so companies can enjoy the same level of security, but with none of the complexity. Secondly is parameter specific. Intruder interprets the results from advanced vulnerability scanners to help organizations find common mistakes that increase the external attack surface, such as when databases are exposed to the internet. Thirdly, Intruder continuously monitors the system and will proactively scan company for the latest vulnerabilities, as soon as they emerge. Another one is Informatica data quality. Informatica offers a modular master data management solution that provides a single view of data. The product enables users to create an authoritative view of business critical data from disparate, duplicate, and conflicting sources. Informatica data quality is powered by the CLAIRE engine, enabling it to make intelligent recommendations and assessments. Team members can use these data quality insights to automate critical tasks, such as data discovery, to increase productivity and effectiveness. Informatica data quality can measure the quality of data for governance and compliance. Organizations can trust the results of the analytics and business intelligence. It also power the customer experience initiative with high quality data. Specification, validation, and quality testing roles become streamlined collaborative work between business and IT. For the organization, this means that business stakeholders can participate and provide a relevant business environment to improve data quality. Next, Teresa will talk about artifacts and tools we plan to use.
Thank you, Erica. In this section, we will first like to answer what activities must occur to enable the capability of data security and data quality. For data security management, our goal is to help Eurasia to improve data security effectiveness and ensure the security of sensitive information, as well as provide unorganized access. Data masking, vector authentication, encryption, and real-time security monitoring are the techniques we will use. On the other side, for data quality management, our target is to help Arisia to boost their system so that it could provide reliable and accurate data. To do so, we will utilize integrated business intelligence tools with monitoring dashboards, which could help us to do data cleaning and data profiling. After that, we will perform two analyses. The first one is gap analysis. It is analysis that helps us to understand the distance between current and desired states of data governance for Arisia. The tool we will use is the self-assessment methodology. The second one we will use is the SWOT analysis. As a strategic planning technique, SWOT analysis allows us to identify the strengths, weakness, opportunity, and the strengths in the analyzed concept based on the method that Arisia uses. The ideal outcome is to maximize strengths and minimize weakness so that the company can take advantage of external opportunity listed above to overcome identified strengths. In these slides, we will discuss the SWOT analysis in detail. According to Arisia's yearly report, it already has several systems running its business, which are an updated POS system, product lifecycle management system, and a warehouse management system. It is defined as the strength because we can formulate data management strategy based on this system in our targeted manner. However, two weaknesses also come through it. Firstly, Arisia does not have its payment services, so it relies entirely on third-party providers for payment service. Second, multiple systems are out of sync with each other, which leads to many unstructured data to be engaged in non-standard process. While the opportunity is that we could implement techniques on current built-on system instead of creating a new system platform. And the strengths we have to solve are the data insecurity and data inconsistency. Furthermore, we have drawn a quarterly data governance implementation roadmap in terms of identification, data governance organization, process policies, and data management and technology implementation. In the third quarter of 2020, we first defined our problems, data governance strategies, and the roles and responsibility correspondingly. In terms of policy, standards, and procedures, we will have a data life cycle management, which ensures a good data protection infrastructure and allows for data storage requirements implemented by each department of Arisia. We will also review the data protection policy and data retention policy to decide if data that is no longer needed should be archived or deleted. In the fourth quarter of 2020, we will update the data policies and have data security and quality management. The detailed strategies for those two managements refers to the methods that we have already discussed previously. Move to the next quarter, we will arrange an internal meeting with senior management to present a progress report and discuss whether any changes is required. Once we get senior management approval, we will refine the data and conduct training sections on data protection and the cybersecurity policies for Arisia employees. We think the staff training is necessary because it helps employees understand the process and procedures necessary to ensure the sharing, collection, and the use of sensitive data. In the last quarter, we will synchronize the data cloud and do quality assurance. Adequate quality assurance could help us identify and correct problems that exist established standards or requirements related to data security and data privacy. And here's all our references. And thank you, everyone. That's our presentation. Any questions are welcome.